I'd say basketball has just been something that's always, kept my family together. Whether it's Thanksgiving, summertime, don't matter what time. I feel like everybody was just trying to play basketball in some way, whether watch a game or play.
Basketball's just been a huge piece of the Catchings family and the Catchings legacy, and one of those things that you kind of can't escape. We were born into basketball, pretty much. My dad played 11 years in the NBA, and then myself, my sister pretty much gravitated towards basketball. That was kind of the natural fit. And from the time Kanon was little, you could see it, that basketball meant something to him.
Catchings behind the back. Catchings spins it home. Oh, that was pretty.
That's ridiculous. I mean, that was so smooth and fluid. You could almost hear the music playing in the background. It was just so pretty.
Man, when he did that move, they kept replaying it. And I'm like, okay, boom, boom, or like a little bit under. And I just started smiling because I don't even know if he knows how good he could be. That is a complicated move. It took me 4 tries to try it after the fact. So like where he used to work on plays that I did, now I'm working on plays that he's doing. I'm like, yeah, that move was insane, but it was awesome. People are gonna be talking about that for a long time, until the next one.
I saw the dude in front of me and I was like, I'm just try to do this. If I mess it up, I'm gonna come out of the game because I'm not gonna lie, it's a crazy move to make, but I'm just glad it worked out. And in the moment, I didn't really realize how nice it was, but it was pretty nice.
I think maybe one misconception with Kanon is nothing's been handed to him. I think he's worked his tail off for everything that he's got. He loves being in the gym. He loves improving. So he's never content, and that's where I do see some of my sister in him. She could have a phenomenal season, and then it's like, okay, not what am I doing well, it's what do I need to work on.
I remember our times in the gym, and I would always joke around with him like, yeah, you're gonna score 30, but I'm probably gonna score 35 because you can't guard me, So that is funny, now watching him, and you watch him here, head of the press, like he's always on the ball. I love it. Love seeing him hound the ball, love seeing him get back. Before, definitely on the offensive side, it was like, hey, I can score, I can do this. It's like, yeah, but obviously here at Georgia, they switch all on ball, so you see him up top, you see him guarding the point guard, you see him guarding the three, you see him guarding the post sometimes. I love the versatility that he brings.
To this day, every game she watches, it's something about defense or something about rebounding. I wouldn't say specific memories, but I'd say like if I went to the gym, I might try to watch what she's doing when she's working out and try to do it on my side of the court, just from a young age, like 5, 6, 7.
Now being here at Georgia in the SEC, I commentate on the women's side, so I know the talent night in and night out. And in order to be the best player, even for me in making my decision, I wanted to play with the best, I wanted to play against the best, I wanted to be the best. And that is exactly what you find for him. Every single night it's the dog fight, but at the end of the day, be the best player that you can be. And the only way you can be the best is to every single night be challenged. And I think that's one of the big reasons he chose to come here.
I appreciated that he wanted to come play in the SEC because it is one of the tougher conferences. He could have shied away from that and said, I'd rather go somewhere and maybe average more points or this, that, and the other, but he wanted to play against the best. He wanted to play with the best, and he wanted to play for the best. So I feel like he's in a really, really good space.
From the time I took a visit here, I knew it was a family culture, and it's also close enough to home. And then my aunt does commentary for the SEC, but also went to Tennessee and kind of knows how the SEC is. And I feel like a lot of my family's familiar with the SEC and familiar with the area that Georgia's in. The relationship that I have with the coaches and players is good. I feel like I just obviously get to learn them more and more the more we travel, more games we go through, good and bad. I feel like the harder times that we've been through as a team kind of helped me get closer with some of the guys on the team and also coaches as well.
Coach White said something that really stuck with me as a parent, and it was, we understand Kanon. And this being something where it wasn't about Georgia, it was about helping Kanon to find a place where people were going to encourage him and support him and pour into him and build him up. You know, and Coach Dean, even throughout the recruiting process, like when he has bad days, we're going to be here for him. And I appreciated that. Just because, of course, everybody wants to tell you the good, the positive. And he's like, look, he's going to struggle, and that's part of the journey. And we're going to help him grow through that journey. So the support was huge for us.
You know, I think when you live so close to it, him watching my life, he's always been a part of it. Sometimes when you're that close, you don't realize just the value. And yes, it's hard sometimes because it's like when people hear about the Catchings name, you know, our father played, so his grandfather played, and his aunt played, and his mom played, and it's always been in the family. You know, I don't want him to be the next Tamika Catchings or Harvey Catchings or Taja Catchings. I want him to have his own name, to be Kanon Catchings. That's who he is. Kanon Catchings, starting your own legacy. Are you a part of our legacy? Of course you are. But whatever you do, you'll be a part of the Catchings legacy, but you're making a name for yourself.
I mean, I'd say it's hard at times just because I have so many good examples and so many people I could listen to. So, I mean, it's hard to hear all those things sometimes and try to, you know, create who I am as a person, which is Kanon. But, I mean, I just try to take it day by day and try to listen to as much as I can, but also just be myself as well.
He's still a work in progress, but I'm very, very proud that he's just continued to kind of grind and stay steady. That's his one word for the year is steady. Being consistent and trusting and just enjoying, you know, being here, being part of the team and the journey as a whole.
Whatever I can do to help them or help our team get as far as we can in the tournament. Just knowing that I'm helping the team win and, you know, doing good for the team.